I started writing at the age of 10 or 12 good essays. My first book came when I was 29 in Kannada. Kannada is my mother tongue and I'm very fond of my mother tongue. Janani Janmabhumischa Swargadapi Gariyasi. Your land, your mother tongue is very, very important. It is not just a tongue, it is a culture. A mother tongue connects you to the culture of the land. And I started writing only in English, only at 52 in English. My first book came when I was 52. So I realized actually, you are a driver. Vehicle is different. You can drive on a two-wheeler or four-wheeler. You can write in Kannada, then you can write in English also. That way I realized at 52. Writing has changed me a lot to understand someone's psyche. For example, when I write to children, I enjoy it so much because I will be child in my mind. And that's the reason I could connect to people because I'm like their neighbor, maybe their aunt, their masi, maybe their dadi, maybe their nani. Because normally, if you are truthful when you write, and that you can establish a relationship. That's what I believe. Actually, you can learn from everybody one or another thing. I have noticed that in many ways. For example, I taught my grandmother to write alphabets A, B, C, D and learn. At the age of 62, she learned and she could read a book later. My daughter taught me at the age of 45. I was 45. Akshata was 15. So my daughter Akshata used to go on her own and teach in a blind school. She used to scribe actually to a boy by the name Anand Sharma. It's a real life story. And he was a bright, poor kid. So she came and told me one day, Amma, Anand got admission in St. Stephen's and he can't afford, economically he's weak. Why can't you sponsor? I was very busy as head of the Department of Computer Science. So I was setting the question paper, I did not have time. I just told her, oh, you can sponsor him. She said, Amma, wait a minute. What do you say you can sponsor? The press used to write, you are from the press, you know. The moment, you know how many shares multiplied by the share rate, how much you are worth of it. Whether it's a true or false is a different story. Every time the press writes about my wealth and I never used to give any money to my children as a pocket money. I never gave. I said, what is your pocket money? No pocket only for you people. Forget about pocket money. Tell me what do you want, I will come with you and I will buy that for you. Why do you require pocket money? And if I give 10 rupees, I will ask the accounts, how did you spend 10 rupees? Show me you went by bus, show me that details. So the children said, don't give money, you come with me and we will buy. She said, don't even give me pocket money and you say I should sponsor a child. Then she told me, Amma, you are 45 years old. At this, and you are well traveled, you are reasonably intelligent, and you are quite well off. And if you don't want to do any social service, then don't expect anyone to do that. And I did not bother about her. She was upset and I went to the university meeting. As usual, meetings were late. I sat down and I said, what did she tell? What did my 15 years daughter told me? What's your aim in life? She asked me. First 25 years I worked for Infosys. No, for myself. To get a first rank. Because I wanted to show in engineering college that girls are as good as or maybe even better than boys. So I wrote an article, how to beat boys. I did my engineering 55 years back and joined engineering college 55 years back. Imagine, there's not a single lady. So I used to feel, no, a woman can do engineering. So first 25 years I spent on that. Next 20 years I spent on Infosys to do different jobs at Infosys without salary. And now Infosys doesn't need me because it's grown on its own. My education is over. What do I look forward in life? And I thought about it for 3 days. Then I decided to start a foundation. So my daughter is my guru. I told if she would not, I was sleeping. She woke me up. She said, Amma, what's your duty? And that duty has given me tremendous fulfillment in life. Not by Infosys shares, not by any awards, not by any rewards, not by any Padma Shri. The reward or the joy I get from helping poor people has given me tremendous satisfaction. I can meet God and tell, I did not waste my life. You gave me a life, I served your children. And thank you, my daughter Akshata. I come from a very small town, in Karnataka, in the northern part, where people cannot. They thought there's something wrong with my brain. How can you ever think a girl can become an engineer? It is a man's domain. Girls should never even enter. And when I said I like applied science, and the applied science is nothing but engineering, there was so much of shock wave, like a bomb fell down in Hubli in our house. My father was a doctor. He said, Beta, you talk well, you connect with people, you'll be a good lady doctor. My grandfather was a school teacher, he was a history teacher. He told me, Beta, you're very fond of history, you'll be a good tripper. Do PhD in history, that is fine. But don't do this mein rust nahi hai, engineering mein. My grandmother was worried that who will marry me in my community? If you do engineering, no boy will marry. She did not know across the river there existed Narayan Murthy. And my mother said, beta, she was a school teacher. She said, you do MSc mathematics, you are good in mathematics. Then you can become a professor. That is acceptable, okay? And you get 3 months holiday, you can look after the family, etc. But I said, no, I am going to do engineering because any change in the society is always with applied science. And I want to pursue applied science. And knowledge is not somebody's domain. It is not a boy's domain or a girl's domain. It is a domain of people who pursue and study it with a great honesty. It is theirs. The quote of the Rigveda says, let Ano Bhadrani, it says, let all noble thoughts come from all the direction. It doesn't say it belongs to only one gender. I said, I am going to do that. My college was very upset. The girl will come here, we don't have a restrooms or a toilet for girls because no girl will come who are not built. So they thought, I will come and I will leave after 1 semester. Why waste money? They did not build toilets for next 4 years. Because every semester they will think I will leave and do. And I never left. There were no toilets. And my professors were upset because why have a girl? It is in 1966-67. In those days, there were a lot of Hindi movies, Dhul Ka Phool, that kind of, Sasural, Tere Ghar Ke Samne. So the popular songs were 100 साल पहले मुझे तुमसे प्यार था आज भी है कल भी रहेगा, that kind of song.
Did people sing it for you?
Because what they used to sing, a girl should not come. Sajan Ray jhoot mat bolo, Sudha Murthy. All things of the paper arrows were always constant at my back. So all boys thought this girl will not stay, and teachers thought that I will elope with the boy and run away in the middle of the semester because how a girl can do engineering. What all?
And they also didn't want to share notes with you, right?
And no, they want you to talk to me. I'm like a chhoot kanya in the class, okay? Or a new animal in the zoo. So they won't talk to me. And I said, okay, doesn't matter. Now let me become strong. Atma hi atmano bandhur, atma hi ripu atmana. Who is your best friend? You yourself. Who is your worst enemy? You yourself. I will be my best friend. I will not ask any boys any notes. I will work hard. And I worked hard. First time I got in the first semester, first rank. Then I realized, oh, what a myth it is. Girls are smarter than boys. But we make them we always behave as if they are smarter, but inside we are smart. The nature helps the girl become smart because women undergo physical difficulties, mental difficulties more than men, particularly labor pains. Okay, no man can deliver a baby, only woman can deliver a baby. So we are more powerful than them. So I realized that it's a myth that boys can do well. Anybody can do well if they have interest. And later boys came and told me, will you help me? I used to do a very good smithy, welding, everything I did very well. I used to help boys. I said, okay Baba, time is up, I will help you out. I realized in 4 years, if you want to do anything in life, you are responsible for that. No reason is required, say, oh, they never allowed, question paper was tough, nobody was helping me, nothing. You can do if you want to do. And that has kept me always what I am today. That if I believe that I can do, as long as legally, ethically it is right, I will do it. As long as it is correct to the society. And that strength actually made me what I am. I am so much autonomous inside, I don't depend on anyone. I depend only on myself. Please be dependent on yourself. Don't compare yourself with somebody and say, oh, I'm better than them or I'm lesser than them. Compare with yourself. What you were yesterday, are you better today? What you were last year, are you better than that last year today? And that is your strength. Please follow that than saying that, oh, they are well off, we are not. No, your happiness doesn't depend upon all that. Your happiness depends upon your strength, inside strength. That is Atma Vishwas. And that you have to build. Not only academic excellence, Atma Vishwas. Atma Vishwas is competing with yourself every day and making you a better and better person.